Hi-oh YouTube, my name is Dexter and welcome to this Heroes of the Storm Theorycraft video starring Azmodan, the Lord of Sin, that's his name. I forgot what his name was there for a second. But Azmodan, just like Jimmy Raynor, Remy Janer, James Laner, Win Laner, got an update. I need to stop doing that. But yeah, Azmodan and Jimmy both got an update today, or are getting an update. This is on the PTR, obviously. Because they're not live yet, but they're testing them out. And I am super excited to try out both of them, because I used to adore playing Azmodan. Azmodan was one of the reasons I wanted to get into Heroes of the Storm. I wanted to play the fat potato spider, and I wanted to throw fireballs at people. Unfortunately, when I first started playing, I was shit at Azmodan, and it wasn't that great anyways. Because I was really bad at his quest talent, which was Taste for Blood, because I was an idiot. And Taste for Blood required you to kill minions with your giant-ass globe here. But it dealt no damage at the best of time, so it was hard to do that. But they've given Azmodan his... They've given Azmodan basically both quest talents at level 1 baseline now. But I'm going to stop talking about that and start talking about Azmodan's abilities. Excuse me, you don't want to hear me drone on and on and on about inane bullshit for a Theorycraft video, feel free to leave right now. But for the rest of you chuckle nuts, you better buckle up, because we're in this for the long haul, starting with Azmodan's trait, Demon Lieutenant. It got reworked a little bit. It is on a much longer channel, or cast time now. But they did add the fact that you can cast it while using All Shall Burn, so that's pretty good. But summon a Demon Lieutenant at an allied minion, mercenary, or Azmodan summoned demon. The Lieutenant will cast Demonic Smite every 7 seconds, which will instantly kill an enemy minion, and he lasts for 20 seconds. I can't really show him off right now because there's no other minions. Can I spot it on you? Nope. There's no minions, but I'll just show him off real quick. Toggle minions. I'll show off the Demon Lieutenant real quick. He's pretty cool. I like him. He just shows up. That's him. That's the Demon Lieutenant. He also has an added... Okay. He also has an added benefit where I think he does passive AoE damage? I don't know. I think he does. I want to toggle cooldowns real quick. I just want to see if he does, like, Burning Rage damage. I don't think so. Okay, never mind. But yeah, they just last for 20 seconds. They'll do whatever they want for a little bit until they die. It's great. It's fun. It's solid. But the major change to Azmodan was his Globe of Annihilation, where he has both of his quests that he got at level 1, or he could choose at level 1. He now has that baseline. Globe of Annihilation. Shoot a Globe of Destruction, dealing 171 damage on impact. 2 quests. Hitting a hero or killing a minion within 1.5 seconds of being hit by the Globe of Annihilation will grant 2 Annihilation stacks. Each stack of Annihilation increases the damage of Globe of Annihilation by 1 up to 400 bonus damage. So the more globes you're able to land, the more damage you're able to do with it. So that'll be 8 bonus damage right there. 8 bonus damage. If I were to kill minions, I would be able to stack that even higher. But like I said, I'm bad at killing minions, so I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to toggle cooldowns real quick just so I can chuck a bunch of these friggin' things. Bam! So, I guess the idea is you throw out the globe, and then you summon your demon to get more stacks, because you throw the globe, and then you throw out the demon. Or you throw out the demon, then you throw out the globe. So, when the globe hits, the demon will arrive at wherever it's supposed to be going, and instantly smite a target for you. Unless you kill the entire wave, then that's kind of pointless. But that's how I'm going to do it, because like I said, I'm shit at this hero. I'm shit at stacking minions. I always have been terrible at last hitting, and I'm not going to change because I refuse. But his other abilities, I'll stop talking about his Q now. His other abilities on his W button is Summon Demon Warrior. Summons a Demon Warrior that marches forward, deals 29 damage per attack, and 6 damage to nearby enemies every second. He lasts for 10 seconds, and is able to be cast while channeling All Shall Burn. So you just throw out a big demon. You only get one of them now, but he lasts a little bit longer. Or I think he lasts a little bit longer. I'm not entirely certain. It's not phenomenal. It's not great damage, but he does have passive AoE, which was a talent that you used to be able to take for both your Demon Lieutenant and your Demon Warrior. And it's pretty good. And then lastly, All Shall Burn. It's changed significantly, and I like it a whole hell of a lot more. That takes a while to channel, but whatever. The way All Shall Burn works now is that you mark a target. Channel a beam of death on an enemy, dealing 141 damage per second for 2.5 seconds. If the channel lasts its full duration, an extra 283 damage will be dealt to the target. Azmodan's movement speed is reduced by 40% while channeling. Basically, the way it used to work was... the old Azmodan laser build was one of the most uninteractive builds in the game. And I'm glad it's changed. By that I mean, Azmodan, at level, I think 7, if you did not have crowd control, hard crowd control, like a silence or a stun, his laser would reach across the fucking screen. He walked 80% faster, and the longer his laser was on you, the more damage it would deal. You had to stun him or silence him to break the effect. He could outtrade anybody else after level 7. It was ridiculous. I hated it so fucking much, and I'm super glad it's gone. But now I'm going to talk about all of his talents that he gets. Well, first I'll go over his ultimates. I was really hoping that they were going to change his Demonic Invasion. I guess they lowered its cooldown, but they didn't change how much it actually, or what it actually does. But rain a small army of demonic grunts down on enemies, dealing 96 damage per impact. Grunts deal 62 damage, have 1100 health, and last up to 8 seconds. When grunts die, they explode, dealing 96 damage to nearby enemies. It used to be they just lasted forever. They were worse than minions, but you summoned like 8 of them. They just push a lane forever. So you just drop them down, and they slap the shit out of stuff. And then when they die, they explode. I don't know what happens if they time out. I guess when they time out, they also explode. But there you go, that's how it worked. Them exploding used to be the upgrade for it, but they used to last indefinitely until they were killed. Which, admittedly, was not long at all. But they did rework his... wow, that is a ton of mana. They reworked Black Pool. It used to deal... or what it used to do is cost 60 mana, increase all the damage that Azmodan dealt, and any demons inside of its area by 75%. And it lasted, I think, 5 seconds? I don't remember exactly. But basically, you throw it down on your feet, and then you chuck a globe for increased damage. Now they've made it specifically for your globe. Activate to make the next Globe of Annihilation cost no mana and deal 50% more damage. So you take it, you hit the R button, and then your globe is empowered. So I chuck it. And, oh, it's got a neat little animation effect, I think. I want to see real quick. If I just throw this globe, yeah, enemies can see if it's empowered or not by the swirling black tide in it. The other thing that they did change about Azmodan is they increased the, they increased when the globe landing, yeah, they basically made it so that your globe's, destination is highlighted the moment you cast it. So if you chuck the globe, enemies are going to be able to see where it's coming from, which I kind of agree with, and at the same time I hate, but it's a change. It's something I'm going to have to get used to. You can no longer just snipe people by hucking a globe when they're almost dead at a place you think they're going to be and then have them detonate. But yeah, there we go. Those are his abilities, and I am going to talk about his talents now. And I'm just going to set myself up to level 20 real quick. Set myself up to level 20 real quick. And talk about the different builds that I would come up with for the Lord of Hell, or the Lord of Sin. Starting with his level 1 talents, because what better way to start than the foundation of your build? Because these are all based on different upgrades, different builds that you'd want to go with for Azmodan. Greed. Increase the time minions will grant annihilation from 1.5 to 3 seconds. Keep in mind that all of these are after you gain 200 annihilation, so after you're halfway through stacking your globe, you'll get bonus effects for each one of these things. But Greed. Increase the time minions will grant annihilation from 1.5 to 3 seconds. Double the duration. After gaining 200 stacks of annihilation, the damage of your globe will deal 20% more damage to minions and mercenaries. I read that backwards, but I don't care. It means the same thing. You just deal more damage to minions and mercenaries with your globe after you reach 200 stacks. So if you're good at stacking, you can finish this really quickly. If it's like Tomb of the Spider Queen, that's like, if you're perfect at stacking your globe, that is 21. I'll say you're not perfect. I'll say you're just under perfect. That would be 14 minion stacks every minion wave, because there's, like, your globe can reach for miles. Your globe can reach the entirety of the map just by sitting in the middle of mid lane. But yeah, it'll just deal more damage to minions and mercenaries, and it's decent for split push. Or it's decent. It's decent for split pushing, for pressuring lanes, and defending against mercenary camps. Gluttony is for team fighting. It's for throwing your globe at heroes. Increase the number of stacks annihilation, or increase the number of annihilation stacks you gain by hitting heroes from 2 to 3. I want to read that again. Increase the number of stacks of annihilation gained by hitting heroes with Globe of Annihilation. I don't know why. They have a hard time consistently wording things. You get more damage by hitting heroes. That's how it works. After gaining 200 Annihilation, each enemy hit by Globe of Annihilation reduces its cooldown by 0.25 seconds, double against enemy heroes, which is 0.5 seconds. So if you hit an entire enemy team of like just 5 normal heroes, you can take 2.5 seconds off of your 10-second cooldown. And then Wrath. Basic attacks against heroes under 75% health grant 1 Annihilation. I don't know why they're trying to push an auto-attack build on Azmodan, but I'm not against it. I'm certainly not against that. He does decent damage at level 20, and he's got a decent attack speed and decent attack range. He's also got more health than just about everybody in the game. But yeah, after gaining 200 Annihilation stacks, hitting a hero with Globe of Annihilation increases the damage of Azmodan's next basic attack against them within 4 seconds by the amount of Annihilation stacks that he has. So at 200 stacks of Annihilation, if you hit a hero, you'll deal on your next attack 200 bonus damage. It's never a bad thing, but I don't understand why that they push for a auto-attack build on the guy that really doesn't want auto-attack. Like, my range is ridiculous. I don't know why I'd want to hit somebody when I can chuck globes this far away. But that's what they're telling me I have to do, so I'd do it. And I think the one that I would go with, and it's because I'm bad at stacking it on enemies, I'm bad at killing minions, is I would take Gluttony. Just because I'm bad at killing minions with this thing. It doesn't do nearly as much damage as I think it should do, but I'm going to take Gluttony because I like Gluttony. I like not having to worry about about a lot of stuff. Level 4 talents. Army of Hell. Summon Demon Warrior spawns a second demon, but its cooldown is increased by 10 seconds. So you get 20 seconds for 2 demons. It's not terrible. It'll allow you to push better. I like it. Hell-Forged Armor. Demon Warriors and Lieutenants gain 35 armor and last 4 seconds longer, so it'll allow them to push better and make them harder to kill. Again, not bad. I like it a lot. This one is for pushing. I mean, they're both for pushing, really. But I would take, for this build, I'd probably take Hell-Forged Armor just because I want minions to stay in a lane longer and push a little bit better because they'd be harder to kill. I'm going to take Hell-Forged Armor. That's what I'm taking. Oh, yeah, I didn't read the last one. Battleborn. Azmodan's basic attacks reduce the cooldown of Summon Demon Warrior by 0.5 seconds and Demon Lieutenant by 1 second. So, after 20 auto attacks, you get your demon back. Not even 20 auto attacks. After like 5 auto attacks, you get your demon back because you take an additional half second off of every auto attack for your demon, and it's counting down. So yeah, it'd be like 6-7 auto attacks and you get your demon back. Which would only be like at the very most 5 seconds or 6 seconds. So yeah, it puts your demon on a 6-second cooldown basically, as long as you're auto attacking, because it doesn't say you have to hit heroes. It just says auto attack, and you take stuff off your cooldown. But I'd still take Hell-Forged Armor. I like the sound of making my demons more durable. It sounds good, and having them last longer is never a bad thing. See, look at that. He's so much harder to kill. Bop. 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 I like him. I like him a lot. He can just tank those all the live long day, can he? And we'll reset enemy forts. But yeah, level 4 talent. I'd definitely take Hellforged Armor. Doesn't sound like it's a bad thing at all. Art of Chaos at level 7. If Globe of Annihilation hits 2 or more heroes, restore 25 mana. If it hits 3 heroes, gain 5 extra Annihilation. That's... I fail to see how that's a problem. I fail to see how that's bad talent. Because you're either going to get 3 stacks of, or 2 stacks of, or with my build, I'm either going to get 3 stacks of Annihilation, 6 stacks of Annihilation and bonus mana, or 9 stacks of Annihilation and then an additional 5 Annihilation. I don't know if I feel like that's additive, so it'd be like 3 stacks of Annihilation for hitting 1 person, 6 stacks for hitting 2 people and 25 mana, and 14 stacks for 25 mana back for hitting 3 people. I fail to see how that's a problem. I can understand that it would be very difficult to do, but I fail to see how that's a problem. But Bombard and at level the second talent, Bombardment. After casting Globe of Annihilation, Azmodan's basic attacks within the next 3 seconds have an additional 2.75 range and can hit 2 additional targets. Hitting heroes with basic attacks empowered by Bombardment grant 1 Annihilation. That's really weird. That's basically Lunara's Splintered Spear, but kind of better. I like the sound of it. It's definitely auto-attack focused. But that's just odd. That's an odd talent. I'm not against it. Because if you hit somebody with a globe, chances are you've chunked off at least a quarter of their health at level like 10, after level 10. So that'll let you get more stacks off of Wrath for hitting people that are below 75% health. That one's weird, and I like it, but it sounds very, very odd. What is my attack range? So 2.75. That put me at 8.25 range. That's really long. Like, I don't know if it'll actually show me how long that is. Yeah, that's stupid long. I'm just gonna throw one real quick. Look at that. I'm chucking fireballs. I might have to go for an auto-attack build for Azmo. I mean, that's what they're pushing. But I'll stick with Gluttony. I'll take Hellforged Armor. I'll take Art of Chaos because I want that challenge. Because I really like throwing globes at people. I do. I can't help it. I like chucking globes at enemies. And then obviously Tide of Sin, because I don't like Demon Invasion. They don't do enough damage. They don't last long enough. And they don't last, or they're pretty easy to kill. So Tide of Sin is the one I'm taking. Sure, it's more mana, but like Art of Chaos says, if I'm able to land it, I get more benefits out of it. Bam! But yeah, there we go. Tide of Sin, level 10, just because I like it. Level 13 talents, Brutish Vanguard. Demon Warriors gain 25% health and slow nearby enemies by 20%. It's not bad at all. I like it. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about Channel or Master Destruction. All Shell Burn's final damage applies to all enemies in the area around the target and grants 2 Annihilation per hero hit. So you channel that, and then they detonate basically for the same range. I think it's the same cast range. Let me find out. I think it's the same range as the Globe of Annihilation. So I'll just start channeling that on you. Yeah, that's damn close to the same range. So if you're able to keep your laser beam on someone, you can deal bonus damage to them. So, or not just deal bonus damage to them, but get bonus Annihilation stacks and deal damage to everybody in an area. But I'm gonna keep with Art of Chaos. I really like the sound of Art of Chaos. I fail to see how it's a problem. I fail to see how that's a bad thing. One thing I do want to find out though real quick is if I hit 3 people with this thing, if it gives me all of the mana back. It does, okay. I don't think it gives me all the stacks, but we're going to find out real quick. Gluttony, Hell-Forged Armor, Art of Chaos, Tide of Sin. So we're just going to empower that real quick, and we're going to see. I'm at 0 stacks right now. What happens when I land this? 17. So yeah, it does give you all of the benefits of it. No, it doesn't. Never mind. I thought it would give me... Yeah, I thought it would give me the benefits of, like... Since I hit 2, it would be... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I thought hitting more than 2 heroes would get me more stacks as well. I mean, it does, technically, but it's just because I hit people. I thought it would be 5 extra annihilation. But, yeah, I fail to see how that's a problem. Okay, so Brutish Vanguard. Demon Warriors, oh yeah, gain 25% health, and slow nearby enemies by 20%. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Kaidea's Kiss? I have no idea how to pronounce that. I've never played a Diablo game in my life. But reduces the channel time of all shell burn by 5 seconds. Or 0.5 seconds. Yeah, if it was 5 seconds, you'd be like, laser, dead. If all shell burns channeled lasts its full duration against a hero, Azmodan is healed for 5% of his max health. That one's kind of iffy. I understand that 5% of my max health is still, like, 200 health at this point, but it's still kind of weird. Still kind of iffy. Actually, I think it's closer to 500. It's kind of odd at level 20, but I'm not against it. And Chain of Command. Demon Lieutenants also grant 25% increased attack damage to nearby friendly minions. Mercenaries and Azmodans summon demons. So it's basically what they used to do, because these things used to also give... they didn't have the Demonic Smite, but they used to give any allied unit that wasn't a hero bonus damage. And a little bit of health. No, they got rid of the health one a while ago, but it just gave them bonus damage. Made them hit harder. So this is just going back to the old Azmo build. I like Chain of Command. I'm taking Chain of Command. Total Annihilation. Globe of Annihilation damages hero for an additional 3% of their max health. How is that a bad thing? How is that even gonna, like... How is anything else gonna compete with that? Like, look at this. Look at this. How much damage is that gonna do to all of them? Yeah, that's pretty good. I fail to see how that's a problem, but I'll check the rest of the talents of the tier. Hellforged, Art of Chaos, Tide of Sin, Chain of Command, Hell Rift. If all shell burns channels for its full duration, a demon warrior is summoned at the target's location, and all demon warriors deal 100% increased damage for 4 seconds. Again, sounds kind of weird, but I guess it's for split pushing, so it's not that bad. And then Sin's Grasp. Increase the range of all shell burn by 20%. If all shell burn channels for its full duration, its cooldown is reduced by 50%. So you take half of its cooldown off. What is its cooldown? You take 4 seconds off of it while it's channeling. I think it counts. Let me find out. So I'll just walk up to somebody, hit him with that. Nope, the cooldown does not keep channeling the cooldown does not start ticking down while I'm channeling. Okay. So I'm not against it. That'd be a all shell burn every 4 seconds, but I'm going to take Total Annihilation, just because I don't like people. Black Pool. A Glow of Annihilation empowered by Tide of Sin also leaves a black pool at their impact location for 5 seconds. Enemies within the pool lose 8 armor per second, up to 15, and take 123 damage a second. That's just solid. I like that. But Pride also sounds interesting. After gaining 400 Annihilation, the area of Globe of Annihilation is increased by 15%, and it deals 100 additional damage. So, if you're really good at stacking this, you can, by level 20, take Pride and just delete people. I'm going to take it. I'm going to complete quests real quick. I want to see how much damage this will actually deal. And Shazam! 1,200 damage. That's phenomenal. I'm just going to chuck another one real quick. Shazam! And when I get another one, I'll do it again. Shazam! 6 seconds if I hit these 3 people. I missed how much damage that dealt to each of them. I'm assuming it was 1,100 to each of them, because I dealt 44 to 4. Or 4 to 400 to 4 of them. Yeah, 1,100. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty solid. That's the one that I would take. The auto attack build does sound very interesting. I'm torn between Blackpool or Pride, Because Pride, you have to be on the ball about it, which I guess that's the whole point of playing Azmodan anyways. Oh yeah, Trample. I forgot about Trample. Excuse me. And Siegebreaker. Activate to charge a short distance, dealing 526 damage and slowing enemies caught in the path by 60% for 1 second. So, the only thing I don't know about Pride, or about, whatever it's called there, Trample, is if it can go through walls. I don't think it can, but we're going to find out. Can you go through a wall? No, you cannot. But there we go, that's Trample. It's a minute cooldown. Not reset. I wanted to, I wanted to reset my cooldowns. Total Annihilation and Trample. It's not that far, but we're going to toggle cooldowns real quick. Just going to run over people. Whoosh, that's like 2 Azmodans. That's like 3 Azmodan lengths in a single dash. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. I don't think it's the same range as whatever it's called, as Bolt of the Storm, but that's pretty good. I'm not against that. So, we're going to look at some other talents real quick, some other builds real quick, starting with the auto attack build, because I want to auto attack shit. We're going to start with Wrath. Basic attacks against enemy heroes under 75% health grant 1 Annihilation stack. And then we're going to take Battleborn, because I like auto-attacking, just because it's thematic. Azmodan's basic attacks reduce the cooldown of his Demon Warriors and Lieutenants by 1 second and 0.5 seconds, respectively, but not in that order. I like Bombardment. Bombardment is funny to me. Yeah, I'll still take Titus in, because I like trying to delete people, okay? Wham! I can get 3 if I'm right on top of the target. I can get 3 auto attacks out if I'm right on top of the dude. So, in 2 abilities and 3 auto attacks, I'm able to get the same amount as the, or the same amount of auto attacks as the other upgrade. At this level, I'm still going to take Chain of Command, just because I like Chain of Command. It's fun. And I'm still going to take Total Annihilation. I'm going to try Black Pool this time. I just want to see how much damage this will actually get me. That does do more damage over time. And while they're in the pool, they're slowed, right? Nope. So after 2 seconds, they lose all of their armor. And my attacks, or they lose the 15 armor. And they take bonus damage per second. It'd be really good if you had like a lot of snares on your team. I'll just throw out that guy real quick. I'll turn off I'll toggle off cooldowns. I'll throw out another demon, throw out a lieutenant. Yeah, I fail to see how this could be a problem. I want to bring out Arthas real quick, just to see exactly what my globe will do to him. I want to see if I can actually do enough to him with a single globe to make him want to come, or to get anything out of my, I'll toggle minions too real quick, just to see if I can get anything out of my empowering my globe. So let's say you've been having a really shit day with getting your globe stacks. That's still enough to do it. That's still enough. 1 globe, 1 empowered globe is enough to get you your Annihilation stacks. Whoosh! This is great. I like this. The only problem is that he'll walk up on you and slow you. If it's a competent Arthas, all he has to do if he sees you're building for auto attacks is dodge your globe, which, to be fair, the minute you throw it, enemies see where it's going to land. But that's dead Arthas, so I'm going to kill him. Dead Arthas. There we go. First blood. But yeah, 1 globe against one of the most healthiest, or one of the healthiest tanks in this game will get you get them to 75%, even if you've been doing really bad at stacking it. I want to see. I can't reset quests, and that makes me kind of sad. But Battleborn, Bombardment, Titus in, Chain of Command, Total Annihilation, and I'll take Pride. Sure. Let's bring him back. Hey, Artie. I'll just throw this real quick. Was that... No, you're not under 75% health. So, by the time that you can get to bombardment, you should have a pretty decent start on your globe stacking quest. So you should be able to get that to where you... Oh yeah, I didn't finish looking at all the builds, did I? No, I didn't. I got a little too ahead of myself. But yeah, you get the idea. If you've been stacking effectively, efficiently, and I don't want to do that. I want to select ally hero. I want to get rid of Malfurion because you're not doing. You're not helping me. That's how I want to word this. You get out too. But yeah, what I was trying to say, what I was trying to get out of my face is, by level 4, or level 7, no, what level is it? Yeah, by level 7, you should be able to have enough globe stacks to get any benefit out of Wrath. Keep in mind that it is very much a team fight oriented build. Choose a talent. So you're going to be wanting to try your best. I mean, with any of these, really, you want to try your best to stack it up, not just on heroes, unless you take Gluttony. But even then, you'll want to try and stack it against anything that you can find. Anything that you can see to get bonus stacks, you'll want to try to get it. But yeah, for the auto attack build, it'd be Wrath, Battleborn, Bombardment. I still like Tide of Sin. I'm never not going to take Tide of Sin because I don't like Demon Invasion in the slightest. I think they actually made it worse. I really do. Chain of Command, just to make everything do more damage. I still like Total Annihilation. Stealing people's max health is never a bad thing. I'll take Blackpool just because it synergizes with my build. So you'll walk up, you'll throw the globe, then you'll auto attack, and it'll get you bonus damage. It'll allow you to deal more damage, and it will allow you to get more stacks as long as you hit more than one person. So it's really not that bad. It's not terrible. There are better ways to do it, but I'm not against it. But yeah. That's the Wrath auto attack build. I'm torn between taking Blackpool or Pride. It really is whichever one you... Oh yeah, I still haven't read Siegebreaker. Azmodan's demons deal 50% more damage to structures. So does that mean the demons from the demonic invasion or just every demon? We're going to find out, because the last build I'm going to go with is a minion split-pushing oriented demon build. I'm going to take Army of Hell, just because I think it's funny. I guess I could go for a laser build as well, but there's not nearly enough laser talents at every tier, so I can't really effectively call it a laser build. But I can get 3 laser talents: Master of Destruction, Hell's Rift or Sin's Grasp, and Kaidia's Kiss. I'm not entirely certain, again, how to pronounce that. I'll go with yeah, I'll go with Art of Chaos here, just to help me out with my globe stacking. If I'm really shit at getting stacks against minions, this will help out because I'll be able to get stacks off heroes. Chain of Command still. Oh no. Oh yeah, this is still like split pusher demon build. Cause I don't know why they make Tide of Sin so good and then expect you to ever take Demon Invasion. It's a 90-second cooldown where the demons only last 8 seconds. It's even worse than Urel's Ardent Defender. 100-second cooldown for 3 seconds of any damage you take healing you. It's way too long of a cooldown for the brief amount of time that it gives you. And it doesn't even save you most of the time. It really doesn't. The only time it saved me was against a Malthael who got really fucking greedy with a last rites and gave me all my health back. And that was it. And then I died 3 seconds later because he's still Malthael and Urel doesn't deal damage. Okay, she does, but I'm just bad at the hero. But it's still like, yeah, there's a Malthael on the tank. Guess who's gonna die? Spoilers, it's not Malthael. But yeah, enough of that. You know what? I will take Demon Invasion on this build, because I hate myself. Greed! Army of Hell. I just want to summon as many demons as possible. We're going to take Art of Chaos. We're going to take the Demon Invasion. We're going to take the Chain of Command. Because I like... I like the Chain of Command. It's just good. We're going to take Total Annihilation. Just because I like Total Annihilation. And I'm going to try Siegebreaker. Does Siegebreaker apply to everything? How much damage do you do? Okay, 61 attacks per second, or 61 damage per second. Yeah, you do more damage. And there we go. So we got a bunch of demons going on. Got a whole bunch of demons going on. I should have taken Battleborn, actually. If I'm going for this build, fuck Army of Hell, take Battleborn. Battleborn's way cooler. The Battleborn will let you get out more demons. It's just better. It's just better. But yeah, the last build we're going to go with is... Because Azmodan has 4 builds, apparently. Azmodan has a lot of builds. We're just going to take team fight-oriented laser gluttony build. So we're going to take Gluttony. We're going to take Battleborn just to get more things, just to get more demons out, just to push a little bit better. And we're going to take Master of Destruction. All shell burns, final damage applies to all enemies in the area around the target and grants 2 annihilation per hero hit. We're going to take Tide of Sin, just because I like it. Kydia's Kiss. Reduce the channel time of all shell burn by 0.5 seconds. So after 2 seconds, you get all your health back, or you get 5% of your health back. And I'm not taking Hell Rift. I'm really not. Frig Hell Rift. Hell Rift is weird, and I don't like it. I'm taking Sin's Grasp, because I want to laser people more. And we're going to take Trample. Can I cast Trample while channeling All Shall Burn? We're going to find out. I cannot. Damn. Well, that was worth finding out. I'm kind of disappointed that they can't, but I'm not entirely surprised. But Trample will help you get out of a fight, because you ignore unit collision, and you deal damage, and slow people that you pass through. But yeah, that's Azmodan. Hope you all enjoyed this. For those of you who are new, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, but if not, then carry on your merry way. But if I can finish my other thought, if you enjoyed this, or did not enjoy this, tell me what I did well, tell me what I could work on if you're watching. If not, if you can't think of anything, then I will keep going the way I am. But if you found something that I could work on, let me know, and I'll try to work on it. If you found something that you enjoy, I'll try to do, or if there was something in this that you enjoyed, I'll try to do more of it. But I'm going to go. For those of you who are new, like I said, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. But I'm going to go. Hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all when they make another hero. Whatever that could be. I don't know. I hope it's... Well, I mean, it's not going to be hard to be better than Yrel was. But I'm going to go. Bye, everybody. It's enough of me bitching about Yrel. Yeah. It's been fun. It's been fun. I'm looking forward to both Azmodan and Raynor hitting the live servers. But, yeah. There we go. Dexter, out.